just by chance that I found this temple. I could have just driven right by it. It's so profoundly beautiful and peaceful. I just love how everything looks. It's so mysterious. All the statues, how they carve these things. It's just wonderful. I'm gonna come here and do my yoga every day. It's not like I'm so in touch with all the energies, but there is definitely a sense of peacefulness. I don't know. I feel so drawn to Buddhist temples and Hindu temples. So I'm gonna find out when the services are and come back here and join, because there's the inner hall. But for now, I'm just gonna do some pranayama, go home, make some dinner. It's really amazing. Really, really, really amazing what they've made here. Day 5 travel vlog. I am beat. Yesterday we walked 24,000 steps. Oh my god. And today I feel like I got hit by a bus. Just dragging my butt around, just walking at the park. We need to go to Walmart and we need to get some stuff. Need to get some eggs, need to get some better protein, but yesterday was just absolutely crazy. It's kind of like I'm still recovering from being out of shape from the long COVID and the mold, and it's like I have this weird question in my head, like what's still going on with my body, but I think it's best not to be paranoid, not to think that I have any mold that I'm still fighting or anything like that. I'm still taking all the supplements that I would have to if I was. But at the same time, it's like when you're recovering from an illness or a sickness, you can't psych yourself out. Knowledge. You gotta constantly just believe that you're better. Just believe that you're okay. These images of you fighting these things, it's just here. It's just brain retraining, like they say. So I'm good, but taking the day to recover, taking a light day. Yesterday was extreme, but that can't be helped. We were lost in the middle of the wilderness. Could have been worse. And so it's just natural. I mean, action-packed day, full of activity. And when you get overloaded, because these past 3-4 days have been traveling, driving, working, studying, non-stop. You have to have some downtime to just not think, not do, not be in a rush, and actually take care of yourself. Which is, sometimes you just get sucked back in. It's like you're addicted as that type A personality to working, thinking, creating, and it's great. That's great as long as it's within your energetic capacity. You can't let it overwhelm your energetic capacity. So especially if you're exposed to mold, or if you have a slip up with your addictions, you gotta be extra careful when you're overstressing yourself. You don't want to push too far into that well of recovery, that well of vitality. because you don't want to knock yourself down and catch something. That's a real thing. So just remind myself of all the nice things I can do just to relax a little bit, because I'm constantly editing video, rebranding the YouTube channel, the thumbnails, the descriptions, the working on products, digital products and courses, and I love it. I love it so much. And I love coming on here so much and talking to you guys, but it's like when you push yourself too far for your capacity, you start going into coping and all this trauma starts bubbling up. You start thinking about like, am I scum? Am I useless? Am I trash? What am I even doing? Why am I even doing this? And it's just because you're tired. You're like a baby. You're just like, ah. So you're not thinking right. So, I'm thinking about getting some reflexology, taking a nap. I didn't even go to sleep early last night, so I might forego the nap or a 30-minute nap and then get to bed at like 9:30. But it's like, even when you're on vacation, it's like, can you even stop? Some of you know what I mean. You just can't stop. Your brain, you gotta train yourself. You gotta work at it, then train yourself to rest and to shut off the mind or re-divert the mind. Listening to music, walking in nature, taking a nap, doing nothing while you eat, nothing while you shower, nothing while you cold plunge or go in the hot tub. Doing nothing, as little as possible. Being in the moment, that's why it's such a relief. It forces you to kind of just be in the moment. You can't think about other stuff and stress yourself out. That's why people like food and sex and extreme sports that force you to just think aren't necessarily stressful, but when you're getting adrenaline because you're mountain biking or skateboarding down a hill, that does stress you out a little bit. But I understand why people get addicted to it. Even things like video games, anything that puts you in the zone, all that kind of stuff. So good. So I'm working on my sattva too, so I can constantly just be in that flow, that energized, relaxed flow state. Not like a rajas, kind of like a agitated work state. Like trying to improve too many things at the same time can definitely do that. Sometimes you gotta try, but you can't be compulsive about trying to get too much done too fast, Especially when you're not in a squeeze. It's like, what's the rush? Sometimes when you're in a squeeze you have to, but that's what I'm thinking right now. Time to go back, relax a little bit more, and eat some eggs, do some shopping, get some new clothes. Watch some anime tonight with the guys. I think that'll be nice. And looking forward to spending a month at the ashram, because the ashram is so good at helping me do this. And we might have to spend the month at the ashram first before traveling across the West Coast. I think that would be smart. Recover a lot, get a huge infusion of energy. Feeling like we need it. Feeling like I definitely need it. So, alright. Getting out of here. Talk soon.